the fact is that there's so much in Frankenstein. It is the first novel where man takes over the powers of God, i.e. in creating life, without any supernatural means, simply by the means of science. Victor Frankenstein is almost the first scientist in our literature, not just in SF, in literature. And yet she is writing in 1818 before the term scientist has been coined. The term scientist was only coined in 1836. It's a very forward-looking novel, and Frankenstein makes quite clear that Victor Frankenstein fails when he tries jiggery-pokery magic and relying on the old authorities. When he gets to Ingolstadt University, his teacher says to him, "Forget these old fellows. They promised everything, they deliver nothing. Go to the laboratories and see what's happening there." And it's only then that he is able to master this arcane art that results in his creature. Now, this is such a modern attitude of rejecting old authority and turning to what is new. In many respects, although in other aspects this is a Gothic novel or even a horror novel, it's also a psychological novel and a novel with a tremendous power of prescience. This is why it's still alive after almost 200 years.
The story is so universal. It's this father and son thing over and over again. I see the monster as being in some ways an abused child, but also a child seeking approval, and that in many respects is the human story. I think each one of us, whether it happens to be father and son, mother and daughter, no matter who we are, we're trying very hard, I think, to achieve the approval of our peers, the approval of our parents, the approval of those who are authority figures. I think it's the remarkable individual who is a rebel all the way through and who doesn't give a damn about what anybody else thinks. And I think those individuals are very important to society, but I don't think very many of us are really rebels.